I will just give a brief overview of what Melissa is and what we are doing. Because tomorrow, as Marlon said, you'll have a chance to visit our center and see firsthand how we do things and how we do our activities. What is Melissa? Melissa is a network bringing together women from diverse origins with the aim of mutually empowering each other by sharing our experiences, by sharing our skills and our knowledge, and thereby building trust and building community. We have now a member of over 300 women representing 45 countries across the globe. Our day center is located at Victoria Square and near also to the park, Pedro Arias Park, where a lot of migrants and refugees congregate on a daily basis. The place, yeah, it was, yeah.
Do you want to move yourself or?
Okay.
If you press this button below.
Okay, so our center is located, as I've said, in the center of Athens, and it's formerly a stronghold of Golden Dawn, but we were able to work with that by patronizing local shops, buying our needs from the local shops, and thereby introducing ourselves and getting them the chance to know migrant women and refugee women. Our vision is, a society that is not a set of isolated cells, but a society that is made up of interconnected cells that work together, and it's an open beehive communication and exchange of information. So what we try to do at the Melissa Center, ever since the refugee increase in the summer of 2015, we became involved in the emergency relief operations on the ground for many reasons, including our location in Victoria. Yet, when the borders closed and we realized there was no prospect for many of those held up in Greece to move forward, we also realized that today's refugees are tomorrow's neighbors. So instead of aid, we talk about integration. Instead of going to the camps, we tried to reverse the flow and get the women and children out of the camps and into the city. Instead of seeing people as either victims or a threat, we want to see them as agents of change through this very migration experience. Agents of change in both the societies that receive us and the host societies as well as their countries of origin, and we want to embrace this change. Melissa created what we call a community-based integration pathway with the support of Mercy Corps and the Municipality of Athens, through which we receive on a daily basis more than 60 to 80 refugee women from different camps and squats, and they commute from the camps to our center every day. And to facilitate their full participation to our Aleph program, we call the program of our integration Aleph. We put up also a child care program who are under the guidance of teachers from the Filipino community. Aleph program is a community-based approach and a bridge of integration. We provide literacy program through language lessons. We conduct Greek, English, German, and French languages, which are done by either paid staff or volunteers who come and work with us in the center. We also provide, of course, psychosocial support services by giving information, referrals, and also individual counseling or group counseling, which are done by our a pool of psychologists and social workers. There's also skills and creativity workshops through visual arts, drama, music, therapy, and also exercises like yoga and Feldenkrais movement. And also, we try to provide access to income generating activities. So what are our challenge? We would like to reframe the discussion to shift from the handling of crisis to framework to the giving birth to a diverse and cohesive society framework. All this refugee issue is defined on the basis of vulnerability. And of course, vulnerability is important and should be addressed in order to provide the protection that people need. But we should not only look at vulnerability, but also look at the potential and that it entails. And I don't just mean that skills and the opportunities that come along with them, but also the determination to make a better life, the hopes and the wishes, the tremendous energy that flows into our aging continent, into this aging continent, with the people forced to take this journey. An energy that can rejuvenate the societies and that can also become in itself a force or positive change back in the countries of origin. This is Amanda. She's our youngest participant. She comes from Pakistan. Actually, we have a requirement of age, age bracket from 16 to 28 years old. But and she's only 12 years old. But she's very determined to participate in the program, and so we accepted her. And there are also older women who are also very keen in learning many things and to learn additional skills, and we don't just close our door to them. So, and this is what we try to do at Melissa, to share the stories of resilience, the hopes and the wishes. All this is a humbling experience for us, and it is also a tremendously inspiring experience, and it makes us all stronger. And there's where we see the biggest opportunity stemming out of this crisis. To learn from each other, to be humbled by the experience, and be inspired by the resilience, to trace the similarities in our life patterns, no matter what our ethnic or religious backgrounds are, and project together into the future. To trace the grammar of hope that connects us together, the hope to live in societies, or to create societies that can accommodate us all, and hopefully, for the refugee women to be able to gather the strength and skills to be able to rebuild their lives, whether it's here in Greece or in other countries. So, thank you.